My father saw me put an empty beer mug down at a party, and I was 10 at the time, and he was livid with rage. He was upset, and rightfully so. Share if you care, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Dr. Vicentin, and I'm in a room of very high-level communicators at Cherry Creek Toastmasters. I want you to stand guard against addiction, and I'll tell you how, and I'll tell you my personal story, because there is no cure for addiction. There's no cure. There's some treatments at best. And you're going to have to be strong, take action quickly. Bring your children along. Do you have adolescents in your life? They're particularly vulnerable. But you could become an addict at any age. And anything that's pleasurable, I'll point out, can become an addiction. So it's a serious problem. It's taken no prisoners. It's a scourge. Make no mistake about it. It's all around us. And my folks lost their minds. The little 10-year-old boy thought had his first beer at a party, and my dad drove us home. I can't believe you snuck the beer. I can't believe you snuck the beer. Dad, I only had a little sip. I didn't even like it. It didn't taste good. That's not the point. You don't understand. Meanwhile, my mom saying nothing. They're just upset with me. I had wine the other day at the table with you. You let me taste wine. That's different. You don't understand. My dad got it. And my mom was hatching a plan. She deserves the Nobel Prize because she's the closest person I've ever seen come to a cure for addiction. There is no cure, but she came darn close. She hit the problem head on. That's what I'm inviting you to do. Don't flinch. We went to the beach. My mom's sitting on a blanket, having a cigarette, and she says, Steve, you want to be a big man? Come here, have a cigarette with your mom. No, don't puff it. Bring it into your lungs. Hold it into your lungs. I'm coughing my lungs out. This stuff just burning. She's smoking the 44 caliber Magnum cigarette, Pall Mall, with all the nicotine, all the tar. And she's encouraging me to take it all in. Mom, I think I'm going to get sick. I think I'm going to throw up. Well, not around here, you're not. Go in the water. And I threw up my guts. I threw up my lungs. The world turned black. I thought I was going to die. I almost drowned in that water. But when I crawled up onto the beach, I had changed. Today, you can't get near me with a cigarette. Was she successful? Did she do some things right? Did she ignore the problem? She didn't say a word. She just hit it head on in her own loving and diabolical way. And some of you are thinking, oh, hey, I'm going to go home and pour a bottle of Jack Daniels down Timmy's throat. By the way, kids today have cell phones. They will turn you in. This is called child abuse. Do not do that. That is not what I'm suggesting. It's very dangerous. You could kill a child. You could permanently damage an adolescent doing that. What things can we do? What can you do? Could you communicate and be part of your children's lives? Would that be important? The people at work who need your help, would you make yourself available? There's a number online you could call 988 here in town. It's free. And they'll keep your privacy. You could talk about these things with them. The problem, you see, is not going away. If anything, it's getting worse. You could feel it all around. You could see it throughout the city, the evidence, the wreckage. Sometimes having an individual that's afflicted, and it is an illness, addiction is an illness, in the family, can turn other family members the other way, can be transformative in a way. An alcoholic father or mother could make someone convict themselves to not even starting. That would be powerful, to never go down that road. They see what's going on around them and they think, oh no. They get close to the edge and they pull back in a way. Is that powerful? You could avoid certain films that glamorize alcohol, tobacco, drugs. You could keep the door open and communicate, especially with your grandchildren. This is going to become an issue soon for people who have 5-year-olds plus. You could bring them along, all along the way. You could get some counseling. You could get some professionals to help you. I'll make myself available. I feel it's that important. My folks couldn't set the example. They were smokers. They drank moderately. And they thought if they just set a good example, that would be important too. I think that's really important. I think that's absolutely vital. Absolutely. What are you going to do? Could you do some role playing? Anyone suggestions? Shout it out. What could you do for the people at work, people in your family, the people all around you that will be faced with this issue? Anyone? Accept them. That would be primary. With a lot of love for them. And open yourself up. Yes? Support, absolutely. Have an open discussion in the family. Let them know it is a sickness. And let them know they will be faced with these issues at school. It's just the way it is. At work, let them know. In role play, how to say no, how to walk away, how to guard against addiction. And if you've watched this video this far, obviously you're concerned. And you could share this video with others. I'm encouraging you to do just that because you have to face it head on. Everything that's pleasurable can become an addiction. You could addict your child to sports if you like, something positive as well. That would be vital. That would be positive. And I'll be back with something positive and motivating for you and yours. Comment, subscribe, and share.